What's going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always, part 2. Actually, well, crap. I was gonna bring up the other video to listen to. I have to actually go back and reopen it. Where's LANE Boy at? Where's the real version of LANE Boy? Hello, I'm looking for you. Looking for you, fuck boy. Okay, yeah. There it is, LANE Boy. Here we go. Alright, we'll compare this after the MUTEMATH. The man with mute. This is the last. This is a weird opening. We've got to know each other pretty well, I think. Right? Yeah. Alright, so why is it in every time I turn this camera on, I have chapped lips? I don't have chapped lips any other time but when I turn this camera on. I don't understand. This is, okay, enough procrastinating. I'm actually kind of sad. This is the last of this album, I believe. This is not the end of reacting and checking out and debugging 21 Pilots. So this won't be the end of it, unlike certain kind of people that, you know, Filipino stuff, where certain artists just haven't put out anything new. I don't want to just kind of keep going back to the old stuff. But with a band like this, their old stuff isn't covers. It's their actual music. Love it or hate it, like it or just think it's just maybe out of date, whatever your preference is, man. I might be checking it out sometime, so that's going to be cool. This is the LANE Boy, the MUTEMATH. Really cool. I did go ahead and actually copy down some lyrics from the right after I did the last reaction, and put them down here, so I didn't have any problems with the browser or anything like that being open. So I picked up some of the things that I remember hearing, and some of the things I thought were pretty interesting. It's just some flows that were really good. So we're gonna be checking that out, and after this, I think we might compare. Excuse me. After this, I think we'll be comparing what we hear here. So we're going to listen to this, keep that fresh, and then we'll throw up the other LANE Boy, and we'll kind of, you know, do you like this one or this one? I don't know. I'm hoping the mute is always the better. I honestly do. But the original LANE Boy was pretty doggone good. I said doggone. Don't get on me. Yeah, so after this weird intro, and a 14-minute normal video, Jesus, I can only imagine what this is going to be. It won't be over 20 minutes, I promise, which, if anybody knows, it's going to be like, you know, an hour. I don't fucking... Let's get into it. That's a habit. I don't know why I do that. Already liking it so far. Watching him go, man.
Our minds change, and what we think is good. I wasn't raised in the hood, but I know a thing or two about pain and darkness. If it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have fought this. Regardless, all these songs I'm hearing,
now I can enjoy the song.
Trust a perfect person and don't trust this song is flawless. Honest, there's a few songs on this record that feel common. I'm in constant confrontation with what I want and what is popping in the industry. It seems to me that singles on the radio are currency. My creativity's only free when I play it through.
Alright, I'm liking it, I'm just listening.
My brother, he likes when I rap fast, but let's backtrack, back to this. Know what you're living up on that list, but the problem is, the level isn't exist, you don't really want to think about this, because sanity, because salary, because vanity, my morality.
I'm liking it a lot.
When I live in beat, you gonna be the heat of my cavalry. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person, and don't trust a song that's flawless. They say you're LANE Boy, LANE Boy.
It puts a little bit more emphasis on LANE Boy on this one, it feels like. Like, right there. more singing, more, you know. It's like more cutting loose with his vocals than maybe what he would do in an album. I hope he goes. I hope there's some insane drums in this as well, and I hope we get a good focus on Josh. All right, here we go. Migraines. Everybody do the migraine. All right. This is all good, man. I'm liking all of it. Always the voice change, man. He always does that stuff. All right. The guy's going ham on that keyboard. All right, man. Oh. I actually don't know if this is a different song. I don't think it is. It actually might be another song after this? No. Said LANE Boy was the last one. If this is something new, we'll just listen to it and then you guys can let me know. I don't think it is, though. It has the same drum in it. Oh, hell, that guy's going crazy, too! Look at him go! I feel like I'm watching Kung Fury right now with this music. Like synthesized keyboard, man. Dude, they're going insane. Josh, don't fall off no drums. That guy looks like a monster, bro. Oh, he's getting involved. Nice, nice. Dude, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. They're going ham on them drums. This is like an XOXO kind of thing. OOX. Is this Stressed Out? Sounds like a piano version of Stressed Out. Oh no, Heathens. Heathens. Oh, I like this. Let's just shh. You don't know type of the MUTEMATH, all something or other. We'll just let the credits go. Get all these people their names out. Become. Go. The type of the abuse. Okay. One of us. Okay. Again with the okays. I'm actually really liking this little piano melody ditty thing they're doing. Not ditty, but you know what it is. Wow, that's that, man. It's kind of the end of it. They really wanted to, you know, hit you kind of home, and It's over, fuckers. Don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. Damn. And it's kind of sad to see it go, man. It really is. I don't know. I always have fun. It's like when I did Fourth Impact and I was doing reaction to their X Factor UK journey, and they got like 5th or 4th. And when they finally got eliminated, I'm like, oh man, that's the end of it. It's the end of doing the reactions for this specific thing. You get in that groove. It's like, especially when, not specifically the Mute Math, but like 21 Pilot, or excuse me, Fourth Impact, doing their X Factor journey gave me a huge boom in viewers and subscribers. And it was really cool to have a lot of that stuff in common because I was enjoying watching it and everybody else was enjoying watching me watch it because they've already seen it. And everybody that comes to reaction, for anybody that hates on reactors, man, you just don't get it. You've never been that guy that says, oh my god, yo, have you seen the new epic rap battles of history? Check this shit out. It's fucking awesome. Watch, listen. You've never been that guy. You've been the guy going, really, dude, you're annoying. I don't want to keep watching your crap. That's the kind of tool you are. I am the person that's like telling 4 different people, my friend, hell, my dad, my mom even loves epic rap battles, and or whatever. I'm using it as an example. And it's like, hey, have you guys seen the new one? Holy shit, dude, Lance Armstrong versus fucking, Babe Ruth. It's Babe Ruth smoke. I don't ruin it, but that's a good one. And so, like, I'm that guy that's like, dude, check this shit out. And it makes it really hard for me to do, like, reactions or even stream because I like being the viewer a lot of the times. And when certain things come to an end, it's like, oh, no, I liked having that moment with everybody. That moment was great. And I guess a moment can't last forever. So, damn, that's kind of the end of that. I got under 10 minutes before we hit 20. So I got to make sure that I wrap this shit up because I said it was going to be under 20 minutes. Before I forget, I want to not like call anybody out or address this person, but they were saying that I was referring to the stressed out song as Blurry Face. Now, if that's the case, I'm not even going to say my bad. He said, you might not want to do that because the masses will like eat you alive or they won't be happy with it. Maybe it was because it was 3 in the morning and I was really irritable, but I said, yo, I'm dyslexic and I'm going to call it whatever the fuck I remember it being. And that's just kind of how that's going to be. That's it. Forever and always. And I'm like, that's how we got the Mammoth Mute, which I think it's pretty funny. It's kind of like, like a little personal meme for like these specific videos. The Mammoth Mute, that frickin' 90s rock band that everybody says their dad or uncle listened to. It was funny. But dyslexic, man, I'm going to say stuff wrong. Now, if that person was talking about maybe the Fairly Local video, I'm pretty sure I was referring to Blurry Face as people referred to it and explained it to me as in the paint. And if that's the case, the person was wrong. But in general, for a lot of you, for if there's a lot of you here right now, being dyslexic and remembering things either crisscrossed, rearranged, or just completely wrong, I don't know how you get mammoth out of mute or math. I think it's just got me into mammoth instead of math. Just simply, it's supposed to be math. Simply, just done, not mammoth. Yeah. So that being that, yeah. So I'm just gonna remember things wrong, and that's just how it's gonna be. And if your problem is you can't handle people forgetting things like that, well, okay. So here's going to be a quick snippet of what we just listened to. So let's just get into the Lane Boy really quick mute math. Let's get a little further back without. This is what. Here it is. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless. They saying you're a lame boy, but we go where we want to. So that's kind of how it was. I mean, I think anybody can really feel the difference, but let's just play the other version, and maybe you can see where I'm coming from. I actually don't know exactly where that part's out in the original video. Let's see if I can randomly find it. So this is the original. This is the crowd part. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawed. Okay, here we go. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. When I rap fast, but let's backtrack. Back to this. Who would you live in that for on that list? But the problem is, there's another list that exists and no one really wants to think about this. Forget sanity, forget salary, forget vanity, my morality. If you get in between someone I live in me, you're gonna feel the heat of my cavalry. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless. They say stay in your lane, boy. It's my brother, he likes when I rap fast, but let's backtrack. Back to this. Or would you live in that on that list? But the problem is, there's another list that exists. You don't really want to think about this. Forget sanity, forget salary, forget vanity, my morality. If you get in between someone I live and be, you're gonna feel the heat of my cavalry. All these songs I'm hearing are so heartless. Don't trust a perfect person and don't trust a song that's flawless. They say stay. So there it is. There was a little bit of jumping around. I didn't actually think about maybe getting a timestamp to starting the songs. I did not. I literally just pulled it all together right after I did the original LANE Boy. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do all this crap. And this is what we have. The flawless, I believe, is the word. And the original, you hear the echo of his own voice singing along with him, which is always an effect I really like in music. I definitely think that the MUTEMATH is definitely more profound as far as his vocals go. It's more unaltered, unchanged. He's putting more accent into the words. The words are more drawn out, more not like flat like a music, like an instrument, like not like flat like that, but like I guess a good way to, let's just put it, I guess, in this way. The original LANE Boy, I think his lyrics are glossy, and I think in the MUTEMATH, it's matte, like matte black or matte any color. I think there's a lot of show in the original, and I think there's a lot of personality in the mute. Not to say that there's not an either or, but one of them's a music video to be consumed by people. He's making his best polished song to go out in the world, whether it's on the radio or for people. This, mute is like creative, just brainstorming and awesomeness and all that kind of stuff. That's how I'm going to differentiate the two songs. Few of my lyrics that we heard them, I kind of looked at you guys whenever I heard them. I wasn't raised in the hood, but I know a thing or two about pain and darkness. It's what I said on the original version. I like that lyric. I like it a lot. I'm sure that anybody that is maybe if you're not a specific color of individual, so I am not that specific color of individual, and you see anybody that does rap, and no matter where they're from, you're like, that's awesome. And sometimes they get bashed, and it's like, well, you don't need to be from the hood to, fuck street cred. Who gives a shit? Don't waste your time with people that look at the world so small. Just do what you want to do. And this isn't like towards specific individuals. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that there is a culture, and specifically in general in rap, that in rap it's always viewed to be a certain way. Whether it's 50 Cent or Eminem, they were always hung up on how they were perceived, outside of the studio, in the street. And when you're like me, I guess, a white person, that may seem like you're outside looking in on some rap. You don't always need to have the most, hardcore person. It's like, look at Tupac. He had whatever rap he had, but he also rapped about things that were important. He may not have been the greatest individual, but he did a lot of good in the world. He I believe. I believe he had a lot of heart for his community and all that. But he wasn't always about, you know, how much money or this or that. I think he definitely had he had multiple different ways of looking at things, not just one. And I kind of like that about what that lyric means. It means you don't have to be from a certain area or a certain kind of individual to do this. Even though I said some people don't need like that hurt or that pain, some people still get it from different directions and different ways in life. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that you don't need to be a certain type of person or from a certain area to really master a craft. You really don't. So that's kind of where I get from that lyric. If anybody took that the wrong way, or if anybody is upset with kind of how I described it, because I tried to be as vague as I could, and some of it kind of came out weird, you're being offended for something you're making up in your mind. Just saying that now. The other lyric was, if it wasn't for this music, I don't know how I would have fought this regardless. All these songs I'm hearing, this is the one we heard a lot, we just listened to it, I'm hearing are so heartless. I agree. Don't trust a perfect person. I don't trust a song that's flawless. Honest. There's a few songs on this record that feel common. That'd be funny if that was a diss to Common the rapper. That'd be funny, but it's not. I'm in a constant confrontation with what I want and what is popping. I feel so white reading this. So the first chunk, I probably should have split that up. We're already at over, I think. Let's just check. I think we're over 20. We're at 21. Great. Awesome. Told you I'd lie to you. It isn't the music. I don't know how, you know, so he needs music as a coping, I believe, as something to help him deal with life, because there's a part of him that maybe just doesn't handle something well, like depression or anything like that. You need something to cope. You need something to help you. Oh, I think it's going to get really loud here in a second. Let's hope not. All these songs I'm hearing are heartless. I felt the same way, not just towards rap, but like rap was a good example. I don't know why I keep going back to rap, but rap is a good example on it was always about some bitch, some hoes, your money, your mansion, your car, and it was like that for like 2 years, and I was completely over it. Pop, you know, it's gotten a lot of just super Bieber-y, you know, heartthrobby and no talent. I understand that's how it kind of started, you know, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, but at least like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys had somebody to make music in the background that was catchy. And they were a boy band, completely different. If you're like an Ariana Grande, you know, I'd be pretty annoyed if, and I don't listen to her, so I don't know if she does, but if she like started just doing a lot of just random, just make for radio garbage, I'd be annoyed if I was one of her fans. I'm not really a fan of her music. I'm just kind of a fan of, you know, that face. So yeah, it's just one of those things, and it's kind of sad that it took a Jonas Brother to do like Cake by the Ocean. You know, that is kind of like where he started, kind of in the pop world with a band with a crazy ass guitarist, and have the word fuck in one of his pop songs. That's pretty cool. Whether you like the Jonas Brother guy or not, I don't remember who it was. It's not Nick, the other one. Not Jay. Jay's the goofy looking one. I don't fucking know who these people are. But yeah, it took him to make that, you know, Cake by the Ocean. That's a good, I like that song. I think it's, I haven't heard anything else from that band. I haven't even looked anything else up because I know I'm just going to be disappointed. But yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, it's just one of those things. And I think that was so unique. And I think 21 Pilots, not being really all that pop, but having their own style, unique. Let's just try to kind of go through this. It seems to me that singles on the radio are currency. My creativity's only free when I'm playing shows. I think, personally, my personal view and what I'll probably interject my personal view and what I think the lyric means is that the radio is garbage. It's only for sellouts. And the only time you can ever feel like a true artist is when you're in front of your fans, like we saw in that video, going crazy, feeling that insane audience, and being able to just kind of work that crowd. No joke, he was like Angus Young on that crowd, or on that stage for that moment. It was pretty cool. Angus Young, if anybody doesn't know, is the lead guitar from AC/DC, which is one of my favorite guitarists ever. Yeah, so he doesn't make stuff for the radio, I guess is the takeaway. He makes stuff to feel good, to make himself feel better, to cope, to make other people feel better about what maybe they're having problems in life about. And everything under the sun, man. I'm sure he makes music for all kinds of reasons that have nothing to do with trying to play that game, you know, trying to get that currency, as you will. Because the more you're on the radio, the more popular you are. But somehow, you know, when you have these cult followings, you're popular no matter what. Last lyric. It's getting loud. I'm sorry if this question I asked last scared you a bit, like a hazmat in a gas mask. If you ask Zach, he's my favorite, or I almost said he's my favorite. He's my brother. He likes when I rap fat. Damn it, I fucked it all up because fucking someone's yelling. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try to say it right. I'm sorry if the question I asked last scared you a bit, like a hazmat in a gas mask. If you ask Zach, he's my brother. He likes when I rap fast. But let's backtrack. So, I just like that lyric. There's nothing to diagnose from that or get around that. I just like it. I thought it's good. I enjoy listening to that part. I thought it was a good little set of things. We're at 26 minutes, dude. Oh my god, are you really... it's this fucking long. Jesus. Well, either way, now we have to make the final decision. Which one? Let's hear the audience scream. We got the Mute Math, Mammoth Mute, or original Lane Boy. Mute Math. Original Lane Boy. Okay. I like the original better. I like the effect they have on it from studio quality. The studio quality they put into it, I think, definitely made it better. I like the way they did the Mute version. I think the Mute was really good. I think they took... it wasn't a whole lot of difference. His singing was really different, and then a little bit of the... well, they added some more kind of music to it, some more synthesized and stuff like that. Okay, you can't hear that actually unless I'm talking. And I like how he sang it in the Mute, but I like all the effects that come with the studio version, the original. That's kind of where I think I'm going to end it right there. I had a lot of fun checking out all the Mute Math. I'm going to miss this mammoth, man. Cute little fuzzy thing with little tusks, and you get to little pet it. Oh, so cuddly. Oh. It's just, I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm really tired and hyper. Soda. But it kind of does suck that it's over. But if they have anything else, man, I'm sure I'll get to it. Link all the stuff you want. Tell me to check anything. If you want to do another... If you guys like the way that I do these 25-minute to... Not my reactions, but these albums that they've done. Like the Mute. Something that's big. I think somebody's already sent me another one. If you like how it is, and you want me to just chunk it up song by song, leave a like down below, and yeah, I'll just get to it. And link it to me, and we'll start a whole new adventure together. It'll be really fun. I can't wait. But with that, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. You like the video, like the content, you can just like, subscribe, or share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. It does help me out some way or another, I'm sure. If you want to discuss anything we talked about on this channel, on this video specifically, you can always have a comment down below. Love to see and love to hear all the comments. I've actually been getting back to a lot of the 21 Pilots comments. Actually, I've gotten back to a lot of them. Like the last 2 to 3 weeks worth of 21 Pilot stuff. Mostly the Mammoth stuff, but I think, got back to some of the other stuff. Abby knows. I responded to her fucking book like a week ago. Jesus, it was huge. That's what she said. What? Either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Once again, my name is Azrael, Azrael, and you can check me out on whatever video I'm doing next. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for hanging out. And you want to check out any of my links down below. You got Twitter, Facebook, and I'm not really on Facebook. You want to check me out, rage at some video games. You need some unwinding that's not just a video. I always live stream on Twitch. You can always check that out as well. And with that, I'm out. Again, it's been awesome. This Mute Math, I almost said Mammoth Mute, has been really awesome. and I've really enjoyed listening to all the and it's been really cool because it's gotten me to listen to some songs that I wouldn't have listened to normally. So, and with the way my brain works, I'm not going to listen to a redone version without the original first. So we got to listen to a lot of 21 Pilot content from these guys and from you guys suggesting it. So thank you all the 21 Pilot top fans out here that were cool enough to just, I haven't looked any of this stuff up. It's all links from you guys. So thank the people in the comments for, suggesting the good stuff. Abby with the freaking Fairly Local, man. One of my favorite songs, I think, beside, right next to Heathens and just all music. So, shout out to her for giving me that song. Thanks to the original person that I actually do not remember if it was like someone like Abby or somebody else that's been a while or around here a while. But for the Mammoth Mute, the Mute Math, thanks for suggesting that. And yeah, man, we'll get back to this when we get back to it. Later, guys. Again, thanks for hanging out. Peace.